Order some Domino's because I'm a fun guy. A lovely cheese pizza just for me. Breadsticks too, because why not? Pay online and request the delivery guy leaves it at the doorstep. Social anxiety. Guy actually texts after dropping off my single loser meal. Text says, I left your pizza next to the garden gnome. What? I don't have a garden gnome on my porch. Open front door and find pizza box open, one slice missing. Tiny little footprints leaving in the porch and down the apartment stairs. They disappear into some bushes. I've been gnomed, my face went. Week passes. I order Domino's again. This time I wait outside. Social anxiety be damned. This is my pizza and I've gotta protect it from the gnomes. Sit at my little porch table scrolling through my phone. Start to feel watched. Never experienced anything like it before. Closest thing I can liken to it is when you're leaving a room and you turn off the lights but you feel something at your back. Sensation doesn't go away. Hear rustling in the bushes downstairs, but probably just a cat. Gets pretty violent though. Bushes look like someone is literally shaking them. Hoping a neighbor comes out and sees this stuff. No dice. Finally pizza arrives and bushes stop shaking. Pay the delivery guy and rush inside. Try to shake off the spooks. Put on a few episodes of Quantum Leap and devour my entire pizza. Go to bed. In the morning my porch is trashed. My little table is knocked over, chair is wrecked. Door looks like it's been scratched all to hell. Huh, probably just those damn cats I heard in the bushes last night. But inside I know, gnomed yet again. Another week passes. Things have gotten kinda bad. First, I started hearing knocks at my door. I'd check to find nobody there. This turned into taps on my bedroom wall as I slept. That turned into a constant tapping in the walls of any room I would be in. As the week passes, the tapping and knocks get more annoying. They get louder too. My neighbor even pulls me aside to tell me that I'm making a lot of noise at night and his kids can't sleep. It's definitely not me, but I tell him I'll keep it down. By the time I'm calling up Domino's for my Friday night pizza binge, the tapping is actually unbearable. I'm ordering a large cheese as usual, with a scratching at my door like a dog trying to get in. There's a tapping in the wall behind me too as I place my order. When I'm done, I hang up the phone and make my way outside. Tapping stops as I open my door and take a seat on my ruined chair on the porch. Wait for the pizza guy to come. All quiet on the western front. Eerily quiet. First time I've heard quiet in a while. I make a decision right then and there. The delivery guy shows up. I take the pizza from him and immediately pull out a slice. Drop it carefully at my feet and say, Alright, that one's yours. Pizza guy looks around and trying to figure out who I'm talking to. I pay him and he hurries off nervously. I go inside with my portion of the cheese pizza and sit down on the couch. This is the first time in 2 days that the effing apartment has been quiet at all. I soak it in for a moment. Then put on some Quantum Leap and dig into some cheesy goodness. A few minutes into stuffing my face, I hear a soft tap at the door. God damn it! I get up and open the door knowing I won't find anyone. And I don't. What do you want? I left you a slice. Look down and notice something. There were a bunch of these little mushrooms all piled together at my doorstep. Pig-related is one of them. Figure it's a thank you gift from the gnomes. Scoop up the mushrooms and decide to eat them with my pizza because I have no regard for my health. Before I do, I snap a pic and send it to my friend to see if he knows what they are. In the meantime, I'm snacking on them with some pizza. Eat about 3 or 4 before realizing they kind of taste like crap and put them aside. After a bit, Quantum Leap starts to look really effing weird. In fact, the entire room looks strange. Text message from friend revealed that my gift was in fact a pile of psychedelic mushrooms. Planned on going to bed early since I have work tomorrow at 6 a.m. Instead, I trip balls until about 5 in the morning and go into work. Nearly lose my job that day because I can't think. Once more and yet again, I have been effing gnomed. Get gnomed! I can tell you something that happened to me years ago while I was living with my sister because of college. I wrote it once in here, but it must have been 10 years ago or so I doubt anyone capped it. Also, full disclosure, I don't really browse X anymore, but I'm bored at work, lol. Also, details might get fuzzy. Be me 10 years ago, 20 years old. Move 5 hours away from home for college. Live at sisters. Have 2 dogs, a rescued mutt and a hairless breed one. Hairless one sleeps with me. Mutt has a dog house in the garage. We don't have a yard, just goes living room, bar door, garage, heavy metal door outside. Hairless dog wakes me up whimpering and shaking. I don't remember checking the hour, but it must have been between 3 and 5 a.m. This is a common occurrence. My dog wakes me up to go to the bathroom. I almost do it on automatic now. As I was to the garage to let my dog out, I see the door to the outside is open. My sister has done this several times. The mutt ends up running around outside and people complain at me, so I'm annoyed. As I'm ready to go out to the garage, I hear something below the door, like rummaging trash or something. I adjust my sight and see a human figure. They're crouched going through my trash. I effing scream and turn on the light. The figure stands up and looks at me. It's my effing mom. This makes no sense because she's supposed to be 5 hours away and doesn't go anywhere without sending messages to everyone in the family. But that's literally my mom, so I'm just effing confused. She just says she's sorry, she scared me, and that she wanted to see us. I don't remember if I said anything in particular. I just remember my dog losing its mind on my arms. Just trashing. We just added to my dread because my dog loves my mom, but it felt like she wanted to escape from the room. At this point I notice my sister coming down and asking WTF is going on. She sees our mom and is also weirded out. At this point she starts walking towards the door I assume to open it and let her in. Then she stops and starts freaking out. That's when I noticed what really bothered me about my mom. It was her body. Her body wasn't the body of a 50-year-old chubby mom. It looked like an emaciated young girl. My sister is freaking the F out. My dog jumps and runs away. I hear other dogs losing their minds in the neighborhood. Lights go on other houses. I turn around and my mom is gone. I stay for a bit there while trying to calm down my sister. After it feels safe enough to go close the outside door, I go. As I'm closing the door, I look across the street. I live in front of just wild bush. I see my mom's face just poking out of the bushes. I close the door. After that, I waited for the morning to call my mom. I didn't want to call her at 4 a.m. and scare her. Everything was normal with her. My sister spent a couple days with her boyfriend. Both me and my dog got traumatized about going out during the middle of the night, lol. Ended up moving out of that house after I finished college. Nothing weird happened since. Kind of anticlimactic ending, but that's how it is. We never really talked about it too much, me and my sister. I think we came to the agreement that it was a random homeless woman that maybe looked like our mom. But I know what I saw, and I don't remember too much of what she said, but I do remember her voice. It was Mom's. Sipping booze after midnight looking at hiking maps around summer season 2018. Contemplating where and when to set off on a trip. F it, I'm setting off now. I can catch a bus in a few hours to a mountain resort. Pack my stuff and leave in like 5 a.m. sleep deprived and tipsy. Take a nap in bus, arrive refreshed. Set off on some maze of unpaved logging roads looking for the proper marked trail. Success! I see the white markings on a suitable road. Weather is good, no wind, a bit of cloud cover at 3 km/ 9,000 feet over the ridges. See label Black Rock on a detour to the left of path. Remember I saw it marked on the map. Some panoramic spot a few minutes away. Go check it out. It's a nice rock providing a good view of the valley, scenic, but does not trigger the normal wow, so cool reaction. Wait a minute. Only thing I can hear is the river in the valley below. No wind, every bird that was going ham on singing 5 minutes ago is now nowhere to be heard. I'm getting creeped out. Better leave, go to that dready feeling. Get back on trail, everything is back to normal. 3-day hike ends with no accidents. Go back home, look up the spot. In the mid-40s when communists took over, they used the rock as an execution spot. Just kick the undesirables off the edge. No bullets needed. Dozens of people had died there. My face when.